Good morning. Welcome to the North Carolina Department of Adult Correction Fallen Heroes Memorial. Please stand for the presentation of the colors and the memorial wreath.
Our Father and our God, carrier of hope and creator of life, be present among us. Enable us to be brave in our remembering, honest in our sorrow, and open in love and compassion for each other. Help us to seek not so much answers to our questions, but rather patience to mourn and grieve. Enable us to remember with joy the lives of those we lost and loved. Send us your peace, O God. Help us keep going. Remind us that time will never erase the memories that are forever embedded in us. But we know that we are not alone as we gather here together. Amen.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for being here with us on this day of remembrance. It's now my honor to introduce to you the 75th Governor of the state of North Carolina, Roy Cooper.
Please be seated, everybody. Deeply appreciate the invitation to come by today to say a few words from the heart on this important occasion. We are gathered to remember and honor the fallen heroes of the North Carolina Department of Correction, Adult Correction, who lost their lives in the line of duty. We're also gathered to say thank you to their loved ones and acknowledge their profound loss. The duty of an officer of adult correction brings a lot of stress and sometimes even danger. Just last week, a brutal attack killed two exemplary correction officers who were simply doing their duty to protect the public that they served with honor. I spent time in meetings, in services, and on the phone with family members, friends, fellow officers, and this loss is profound. Sam Poloche and Alden Elliot of the North Carolina Department of Adult Correction, Joshua Iyer of the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department, and Thomas Weeks of the U.S. Marshal Service are heroes, and they will never, ever be forgotten. Just as the fallen officers of the North Carolina Department of Correction that go back to the year 1915 who died in the line of duty will never, ever be forgotten. One thing that I think these fallen officers would want us to do is to strongly advocate for and support the officers that they left behind. They would want us to pursue better pay, training, and equipment. They would want us to show deep appreciation for the critical work correction officers do, keeping our prisons safe, keeping our communities safe, and yes, helping to turn lives around. Your work is so difficult, complicated, stressful, and dangerous. Yet you do it because you know that keeping people safe is purposeful and that your work makes a real difference in this world. I'm grateful, deeply grateful for the strength and resilience the men and women of this department continue to show. And I am grateful to your families who see you walk out that door every single day. My prayers are with those families who've lost these officers, and my prayers are with these families who see their officers go to work. My most sincere prayers go out to the families and friends we have lost this past week and over the years. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Governor Cooper. It's an honor to have you here with us this morning. I want to also thank, we've got a number of dignitaries here that have joined us this morning, fellow cabinet secretaries. We have also a number of former secretaries of correction and secretaries of public safety that oversaw corrections operations across our state. We're joined by U.S. Marshal Glenn McNeil and CMPD Deputy Chief Chicory. And we thank you for being here with us today, and thank you to our other distinguished guests that have joined us. Today, as we gather in remembrance, we pay tribute to the brave men and women who over many decades, this past year, and tragically this past week, served with the utmost dedication within our corrections family. Alongside all law enforcement and as partners within our federal agencies. Their lives were dedicated to the pursuit of keeping us safe, a testament to the resilience and fortitude required in the tremendously challenging field of corrections. For many years to present day, we will always remember the faces, the voices, and the spirits of those that we have lost. Each name called out today represents a story of ultimate sacrifice, courage, and steadfast commitment. They were the guardians of our institutions, the protectors of our communities, and the unsung heroes of our society. In remembering our fallen officers and staff, as we acknowledge the profound loss felt by their families, friends, and loved ones. For years, they stood by their side, offering support, encouragement, and love. To the families, we extend our deepest condolences and heartfelt gratitude for the ultimate sacrifices that you have endured. Today, however, our hearts are particularly heavy as we mourn the tragic loss of our very own Officer Sam Poloche, Alden Elliot, alongside Deputy U.S. Marshal Thomas Weeks and CMPD Officer Joshua Iyer. Those we honor today were not just colleagues. They were our brothers, our sisters, our partners, our friends, and pillars of strength within our agency. Their dedication to upholding the law and protecting everyone was unwavering. Their sudden departure has left a void that will never be filled. Together as a corrections family, we stand before this memorial. Let us not only honor their memory, but also renew our commitment to upholding the values that they each held dear. Let us strive to embody the same courage, compassion, and integrity that defined their service to the great state of North Carolina. Let us ensure that their sacrifice was not in vain by continuing to uphold the principles of safety, protection, and rehabilitation, not just within our correctional system, but in our communities across this great state and nation. For those who can continue to serve on the front lines, behind our prison walls, and out in our communities, we express our deepest gratitude. Your dedication, resilience, courage, and constant commitment to duty inspires all of us. In honoring our fallen officers and staff, we honor the very essence of our correctional and law enforcement community, a community built on compassion, integrity, and solidarity. May their memory serve as a beacon of hope, guiding us as we navigate the challenges ahead and reaffirm our commitment to justice, safety, and service. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed colleagues and friends, today we also gather in part to honor those from our family we lost in 2023. Each one of the staff we name has made some contribution, gave something, or invested something here at the Department of Adult Correction as part of their lives. From institutions, Lateria Johnson, Seth Carawan, Kimberly Harrison, Robin Winston Williams, Andrew Swinson, Christopher Davis, Crystal Melton, William Church, Brian Beard, Jesus Cruz, John Carmen, James George, Andrew DiMartino, Matthew Lunsford, Bobby Lewis, Deborah Kristen, Byron Franklin, Curtis Jones, Theodore Mitchum, Nancy Rainwater, Patrick Canterbury, Sherry Thornburg, Kimberly Wynn. From Community Supervision, Laura Zink, Erica Conrad. From Alcoholism and Chemical Dependency Programs, Brady Kiesling. And from Office of Staff Development and Training, Keith Bowers. Let us have a moment of silence. As we bid farewell to those we have lost, let us honor their memory by embodying the qualities that they exemplified. Their spirits will forever be a part of our team, and they will be deeply missed.
Good morning. Today, as we gather here to pay homage to the courageous souls that made the ultimate sacrifice in the line of duty within the Department of Adult Correction, as we stand before this memorial, we're reminded of the profound dedication and selflessness displayed by those who serve within our ranks. Each name etched on this monument represents not just an individual, but a legacy of unwavering commitment to the safety and betterment of our communities. These brave men and women answered the call to serve, knowing full well the risks involved. Yet they marched forward with courage and conviction. Their memory serves as a beacon guiding us through the darkest times, reminding us of the inherent dangers that accompany our noble profession. But let us also remember the light they brought into the lives of countless others, the lives they touched, the hope they instilled, and the justice they upheld. Today we honor their sacrifice by renewing our pledge to uphold the values they cherished. Integrity, compassion, and unwavering resolve. Let us carry their legacy forward with pride and honor, ensuring that their sacrifices were not in vain. May we never forget the heroes who gave their all in service to others. May their memory inspire us to strive for excellence in all that we do. And may their families find solace in knowing that their loved ones will forever be remembered as guardians of justice and defenders of freedom. Thank you.
Thank you, Deputy Secretary Buchholz, for those remarks and your leadership within DAC. This is a time in our program now where we honor our colleagues, our friends, and our family members of the Department of Correction who paid the ultimate price. This is when we remember and thank them for all their efforts and their service. William Vance Lee, end of watch 9/11/1989. David Sean Kortner, end of watch 7/12/99. Jeffrey Lynn Settle, end of watch 8/4/2011. Linda Kropp, end of watch 5/30/2016.
Good morning, institutions. J.C. Freeman, end of watch, 9/18/1915. Thomas Peter Sale, end of watch, January 28, 1916. A. D. Spivey, end of watch, August the 30th, 1928. Ernest Hucks, end of watch, August the 30th, 1934. Andrew Lewis Askew, end of watch, February 22nd, 1935. James S. Chesser, end of watch, December 28, 1939. H. Carl Keith, end of watch, May 25th, 1945.
George S. Bowman, end of watch, March 4th, 1947. Kermit Dale Jackson, end of watch, July 21st, 1960. Earl Strickland, end of watch, June 2nd, 1969. Jeanette W. Fish, end of watch, May 19th, 1975. Randall C. Cupp, end of watch, June 5th, 1986. Alan Kirk, end of watch, July 15th, 1991. Leslie John Beasy, end of watch, June 30th, 1992.
William Davis, end of watch, November 16th, 1998. David Anthony, end of watch, October 27th, 1998. Shannon Smith, end of watch, November 9th, 1999. Jimmy Fisher, end of watch, January 2nd, 2007. Edward Pounds, end of watch, January 9th, 2010. William Lee Wright, end of watch, April 12th, 2012.
Keith DeCarlo Smith, end of watch, December the 1st, 2012. Megan Callahan, end of watch, April 26, 2017. Justin James Smith, end of watch, October the 12th, 2017. Wendy Shannon, end of watch, October the 30th, 2017. Jeffrey Allen Howie, End of watch, November the 12th, 2017. Travis Oates, end of watch, February the 2nd, 2021. Helen Mae Smith, end of watch, February the 3rd, 2022.
Central Engineering, Jeffrey McKay, end of watch, August 14th, 2023.
Correction Enterprises, Veronica Darden, end of watch, October 12th, 2017.
Special Operations and Intelligence Unit, Samuel Sam Poloche, end of watch, April 29th, 2024. William Alden Elliot, end of watch, April 29th, 2024.
I never dreamed it would be me. My name for all eternity, recorded here at this hollow place. Alas, my name, no more face. In the line of duty, I hear them say, my family now the price will pay. My folded flags stained with their tears. We only had those few short years. The badge no longer on my chest. I sleep now in eternal rest. My sword I pass to those behind, and I pray they keep this thought in mind. I never dreamed it would be me. And with a heavy heart and a bended knee, I ask for all here from the past. Dear God, let my name be the last.
At this time, we would like to honor our two fallen officers from Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department and United States Marshal. We have Joshua Erie, Thomas Weeks.
Everyone, please remain standing for the retiring of the colors. Thank you, everyone, for attending this morning's service. And thank you to all of our speakers who were able to be part of the ceremony, as well as our Adult Correction Honor Guard. As we conclude today's Fallen Heroes Memorial Service, and each depart to attend the day's business at hand, let us continue to remember and honor those who made the ultimate sacrifice to protect and keep North Carolina safe. Together, through all of us, they shall never be forgotten. Thank you all for joining us this morning. This concludes the 2024 DAC Fallen Heroes Memorial Service.